if you are afraid to let go, it's a good thing, but that should not be the reason why you're fighting for your marriage. Mm-mm. If you're afraid to let go, yes, it means that you see some value there. But if you are not getting any value and you're still holding on to the marriage, then we need to check it. How do you know? So the first thing I would check is I would do the 7-day test. If the 7-day test says that there's hope, which is the marriage is changing and you are happy, you feel comfortable doing more and growing, then don't give up on your marriage yet. Even though the thing that's motivating you right now is that you're afraid to let go, it's a good thing. Let's push that envelope first. Now, if you have done the test and the marriage test says that this marriage is most likely not moving anywhere, then you know that it's just a fear to let go, and we need to get some confidence to let go. So that's what I would say to that question. And what I would encourage you to do then is build your confidence and get the best that you can get out of working on yourself for your marriage. Of course, the reason why you're working more intensively on yourself is because of your marriage. Then once you do that, you can then decide after 6 months, after a year, that, you know what, I've done all that I can do, and now I'm going to let this marriage go. What I usually say to people is, if you get to the point where you know that I've grown, I've changed, my life has really, really improved from where I started, and this marriage didn't change at all, and there's no hope of it changing. I've learned most of the things that I need to learn, or all of the things that I need to learn, which is really very, very impossible. Nobody finishes, nobody learns everything, but you feel really that you've learned a lot, you've grown, and the marriage didn't move at all. Then it's time to let it go. Usually it's good to do that with a coach or counselor, and it helps. So this is where counselors come in, because you want to make a decision, you want to give them all the information, you make a decision, right? So that's my answer to that question. How do I know if I'm fighting for my marriage or just afraid to let go? A lot of people are just afraid to let go at the beginning, but then when we work on confidence, work on their joy level, they realize that, you know what, this marriage is worth fighting for. And then they start to fight for their marriage. But it's true. A lot of people can be just scared of, they don't want to be divorced. I've heard a lot of people say, I don't want to feel like a failure in my marriage. That's not a good reason to fight for a marriage. I don't want people to say that I abandoned my spouse. That's not a good reason. The best reason to stay in a marriage are two. If you are a believer, which most of my listeners are, it's because you feel that God called you to the marriage. That's the one. Now, if you're not a believer, you're not a spiritual person, but marriage is spiritual, 100%. But if you're not, then a good reason for you to stay in a marriage is because I feel called. I feel that I'm sent. I love this person and I want to devote my life to serving them. Those are the only reasons why you should stay in your marriage. If there's anything other than that, those are just additions. They are good, but the foundation of any marriage should be, I feel called to marry, to be with you. My whole system, my God who created me, wired me to serve you. That's one thing. And of course, and I love you. I want to be with you. I believe that my life is designed to be a blessing to you and you to me.